see, there are mainly two types of cells, plant cell and animal cells. Two types of cells are there. They are plant cells and the animal cells. Now we are going to discuss about what are the main difference between the plant cell and an animal cell with the help of a diagram. Okay. So you can see that here it is a plant cell and this is an animal cell. Okay. The main difference you can see there, see plant cells, you can see a double membrane, right? Two membranes are there, where you can see in the case of animal cell or a single membrane you can see there. Actually, animal cell, it is having a plasma membrane, PM, I write it as PM, it is a plasma membrane. Whereas in the case of plant cell, in addition to the plasma membrane, it is having another layer. It is called as the cell wall. This is the thing. It is called as the cell wall. It is called as the cell wall, where it is absent in the case of animal cell. Okay. It is present only in the case of animal cell. It is there. Okay. So the main difference between the plant cell and animal cell is that the animal cell is not having a cell wall, whereas a plant cell is having a cell wall. And the use of the cell wall is that the cell wall gives the plant or the plant cells a rigid structure, whereas in the case of animal cells, it possesses only a cell membrane, which makes the structure as a flexible structure. It is not having an animal cell, it is not having a definite structure, it is having a flexible structure. There is a question coming from that session. Why? Why there is a definite structure for plant cell, whereas the animal cell do not possess? Why? It is because of the cell wall, which is present in the plant cell, it is having a rigid structure, whereas in the animal cell, cells lack the rigid structure, which is a cell wall. Okay. Another thing is the plastids. It is plastids or the chloroplast or the green colored structure which we can see in the plants. It is because of the plastids or a green colored structure which is present. It is called as chloroplast. It is called as the chloroplast, and inside these plastids, some green colored structure or green colored liquid is filled in that. It is called as you know, it is chlorophyll, which function is to perform photosynthesis, that is a food making process. Whereas in the case of animal cell, it lacks this chloroplast or the plastids. Okay, that is the second main difference. And the third difference is that the plants are having a larger vacuole. Okay, a larger vacuole is present inside the plant cell. Whereas in the case of animal cell, mostly it lacks the vacuole. Sometimes if it is present also, it is very small as compared to the plant cell. So the three major difference, one is in the case of plant cell, it is having a cell wall which gives a rigid structure to the plant cell. Then comes the case of plastid, chloroplast, which is present only in plant cell. And the other thing is the case of vacuole. Vacuole in plant cell, it is very larger as compared to the vacuole in animal cell. That is a three major difference. And now we are going to discuss about the inside structure. Okay. So coming to the plasma membrane, as said, it is a covering. Okay. The cell is covered with a structure